Well, listen, the adventure is going to continue because we are back in the kitchen with our adventure queen, Teresa, who's going to be taking us through a pretty simple and easy recipe. Now, of course, there is absolutely nothing like a decadent dessert to enjoy this festive season, but that doesn't mean it has to be complex. Absolutely not. We're making creme brulee with a delightful coffee twist using Nespresso's limited edition Torta di Nocciole capsule with distinct hazelnut and vanilla aromas. I love saying this word, Torta di Nocciole.
Oh, it just sounds amazing.
It just rolls off the tongue like the creme brulee is going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So creme brulee can be a little bit intimidating, but I'm going to walk you through the steps.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got some cream on the stove here. So we're just going to bring that to a simmer, not a boil, just heat it up.
Okay.
And we've got some egg yolks here, and we're going to add some sugar, and you're going to whisk that together.
Perfect. Because what creme brulee actually means is burnt cream. So cream, burnt. So that's what we're trying to achieve with this today?
Yes, so we're basically making a custard.
Okay.
So give that a good whisk. You can also use a hand beater, but I'm doing it the old-fashioned way today.
And you're going to need me to make the espresso shot, so you let me know when you need that.
Well, you can start that now, actually.
Perfect. Yeah. So I already put in our capsule, and then I'm just going to press espresso, not a lungo, so we can get that in.
Super easy. So this, you want to get it nice and pale and thick and creamy.
Okay.
And we're just using the egg yolks for this recipe, not the whole egg.
And you want to get it smooth. If there's lumps in, would you then say how would we smoothen that out?
Just keep going.
Just keep
if you
going.
use a caster sugar, a nice fine sugar, it'll go. You can see my
arm workout,
muscles. This is my workout for the day.
Best one. So you're going to need 2 of that. I'm going to pop in another one.
Okay, I can see that's getting thicker. And then what I'm going to do is just gradually pour our warm cream into the eggs while whisking. And this is going to raise the temperature of the eggs without cooking them, which is very important.
Perfect.
So we're going to pour that all in there. And then when you're ready, we can add the coffee as well.
Ooh, so this is all going to be hot. You don't need to wait for it to cool down.
No, you can add it straight in.
So can I give this to you?
Yes.
Which is perfect, double.
Brilliant. I'm going to have to smell it first.
Yeah.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Brazilian coffee is slightly roasted to keep it smooth. Also, the Colombia coffee often gets quite a short roast, so it's perfect with that cream, just that vanilla, that custard. Going to make for a perfect creme brulee.
So nice.
What are you doing now?
Christmas dessert. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the bowl over a pot of boiled water, and you're just going to slowly heat it up and whisk it and let that custard thicken. So when I say thick, it's not going to be super, super thick. It's just going to coat the back of a spoon. And the trick is here not to let it boil, because then it'll split and it'll curdle, and you don't want that. So just take it slow, let it thicken. And then just to show you, this one isn't quite ready, but what you'll do is you'll pour it into your ramekins. And the ramekin is actually important. You don't want it to be too deep, because then it'll take a long time to cook.
Okay.
And the outside will be overcooked and the inside will be a little bit raw. So you're going to pour it into your ramekin once it's thick, and then you're going to put it in a tin with water. You can see the water's in here. And you're going to put that into the oven and bake it for half an hour at 140. Until it sets. So the reason we have the water is there just to stop it from overcooking. And then once it comes out, let it cool to room temperature, pop it in the fridge for an hour or 2, and let it cool, and then we get to the fun part.
Not intimidating at all, not intimidating at all. So you're going to put the sugar on top.
So this is cold now, and you do this just before you serve. You don't want to do it too far ahead. So sugar goes on.
And this is where the adventure comes in.
I just hope it works. Woo, there we go. And you're going to brulee your sugar. And really, if you use a torch like this, it really is the best way to do it. Oh, golly, now I've lost it.
Is there an alternative if you don't have the torch?
You can try and do it under the grill. It really doesn't work as well.
Because you don't have much.
You want that golden... There we go. Because then you can kind of really control it and see that the brown color coming through. And just let that cool and harden, and then obviously when you serve it, you get that beautiful crack,
which is what you want. You still want the custard inside to be not too wobbly, but it still have a bit of a jiggle.
That's it, exactly. You want it to be a soft custard. And there you go, and your Christmas guests will absolutely love it.
How long before you get that crack on it? So how long before we can do that? Because for me, that's the most impressive part.
Yeah.
So you do that, and
you just need to let it cool for a couple of minutes. So you can do it just before you serve, and then That'll be beautiful.
Well, there you have it,
go.
Teresa. Of course,
Yeah.
if you want to get your hands on this decadent recipe, visit expressoshow.com. I heard that. Do it. Voila!
We chose some of the world's rarest local coffee crafts and refined them to create 5 distinct new tastes. After all, we are the choices we make.